Hey there, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about how to deal with trolls during a live recording session. And what's really interesting about today is that we actually have some trolls in the house. Welcome trolls. So today you'll get a bit of attention perhaps. I'm not going to give you call outs because I think that's just not cool. But what's cool is that today's going to be a real live experiment. It could succeed nicely, or it could completely fail and I could fall totally flat on my face. Either way, we're going to learn something from this, and hopefully we all improve and get some better stuff going out there. So a few days ago, or I've started noticing that a lot more trolls are getting onto my live streams, and I'm not sure if it's just one person that's targeting me, that's unhappy with me or whatever, or if it's just the way that it works on YouTube. If people see there's a live thing, it's an opportunity for them to go and troll. So I'm also not sure why people troll always. I think there's a bunch of different reasons. You know, each person has their reasons for trolling. Maybe they just get a bit of a kick out of it. Maybe there's something wrong with their brain, you know, whatever. Or maybe they just don't have anything else to do with their lives. One interesting thing about trolls, though, let me just press the sound off here. One thing about trolls, though, it's interesting, is that they seem to be watching the content. So maybe they enjoy the content, but at the same time it's maybe like that Tourette syndrome where they just feel like they have to troll, but they still enjoy the content. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to see if we can actually, I'm going to apply this already. I'm going to see if we can have a new system that can help you deal with it, especially if you're running the live event yourself and you don't have a moderator, and you just, you know, it's the sort of things where you just want to get something going by yourself. So first of all, my setup, the way that I'm running this today. So we have, once again, my little iPhone, and I'm using Wirecast Go for streaming, right? So what I was struggling with the other day was that the comments coming through were on my screen on my phone, and so I couldn't moderate them, which was really annoying. And you know, and the comments were coming so fast as well, I just couldn't keep up with them. So it was really quite frustrating. So I've got a microphone plugged in. I also have some lights here today because it's a cloudy day, so the lighting is not very good. But normally I wouldn't have extra lights to make this happen. Now, the additional thing that I have today is my iPad. So what I have here is actually my iPad just sitting down here. And what I've done here is I've brought up the comments from the live stream, the live chat from the live stream, which allows me to relatively easy control the comments from this particular live stream. So that gives me a lot more control compared to if I'm trying to do it on my phone. On my phone, I can't block people. I can't moderate the comments. The interesting test today is to see whether this blocking actually works. So what you can do, basically, get the full range of moderation on the chat room, and you know, there's if you look at the comments, there's a little button there. You can click on it, and it gives you a bunch of options for moderating the comments. So you can already see there's, like today's one, there is even someone that's using my own name as the troll. So smart. So if I block that user, you know, theoretically that they shouldn't be able to come back. But here's the thing: I think it's so easy to create new channels at the moment that I guess it's very easy to come back. So I guess the challenge would then become to try and constantly block these new channels or new user profiles, whatever it is, to try and get rid of the spam. But the experiment today is to see whether it actually works. So far, I'm actually, to be honest, I'm struggling a bit because this particular troll right now seems to be coming back, and I'm assuming he keeps on creating, he or she keeps on creating new profiles. Yeah, Broderick, this is a live troll experiment. So, I mean, this is the challenge, I guess, for us as creators, but also for YouTube going forward. I'm not sure how Periscope and other services like that are dealing with it. You know, I remember with Blab, there was a troll as well at one point, and we couldn't get rid of him, and it was really frustrating. So I wonder if YouTube will actually build better tools for people. But to be honest, maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about trolls? Do you think they should be blocked or moderated, or do you think you should just let the stream go and take it as it comes? let's hear from you now. We do have a very healthy presence of trolls right now, which is, I guess, a good sign. You know, I mean, if people are targeting as a troll, that's I guess something to be a little bit proud of. I mean, why else would they want to target you? You know, like if they won't just target you if they if there's no particular reason for trying to bring you down. So it means you know, they're trying to, you know, you are a bit of a target, which means you are doing something right. Oh, that's my theory anyway. So let's see. We've got yeah, all right. So Broderick, blocked and moderated. After a while, they get tired. Yeah, perhaps they get tired of creating new profiles, I guess. Broderick, I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. I guess if you, this is the other thing. If you have someone else doing this for you, they can do it much faster, you know. So, but the setup that I have here allows you to do it yourself without getting bogged down with trying to do it on your phone, you know. And I think that's the trouble that I had earlier. It was really difficult to do it just on my phone. Yeah, so I do think perhaps people get tired. I don't know, trolls out there, do you get tired of trolling if you keep on getting blocked? I mean, here's the thing as well, when you get blocked, I mean, the other thing that I could do with these trolls is report them to, you know, to YouTube. I'm not sure if that really does anything, but so I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens? So we've got Republic of Random here, regular attendant. We've got, hey, hello Gideon, it's almost 1 a.m. again here, but I'm going to try and stay this time. Okay, great. So I'm not sure how long you've been here, Republic of Random. I've just been talking about how to deal with trolls, which we have quite a few in the room already. And yeah, I mean, actually, the trolls are quite, to me, are quite comical, actually. You know, sometimes the comments are actually really funny. They're kind of rude, but it kind of makes you laugh when you see the bigger picture. All right, so okay, there's a couple more that I've just quickly got to block, and we'll see if they come back. This is all part of the experiment. All right, so we'll block this one as well. Okay, so Republic of Random saying, trolls are annoying. I saw some last stream before I left. Is that why you are bringing up this as the stream topic? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's. I think it's all part of the game. You know, when I had my first trolls years ago, I remember getting upset and thinking, you know, why are these people here trying to disrupt what I'm doing? And you know, I think it just comes with a certain level of exposure. I guess people are just bored, you know, whatever. There's something wrong in their brain, or maybe they're healthy people, but they're using trolling as an outlet for some sort of anger they have. Whatever it is, the fact is that it's there, and you know, we as creators have to deal with it. I think the bottom line though is that in general, you know, trolls don't really have any strength in their opinion. So even though they might be saying nasty things, it doesn't carry any value. So it's almost like, you know, it's like water off a duck's back. So I don't think, you know, if you ever get trolled, that you should really take it that seriously. I mean, especially on YouTube. So yeah, let me just get rid of this one as well. So we've got 24 Carat Crochet saying, good evening, Gideon. So welcome again. I've forgotten names. You know, I know you've said your name before to me. So just pop your name in there again. I mean, this is what JB and I was talking about. Should you use your name or your channel? I think for these live events, it's better if you use your name because you can connect better with people. But anyway, that's my opinion. Sean is saying, wow, what in the world? I'm guessing you're referring to the lovely comments we're getting in the stream right now. Yeah, so I've blocked a few now. It seems to have slowed down a bit, but they keep on coming back, which I'm thinking is probably the same person just creating. They either have multiple profiles or they create a new profile and they come back. The blocking seems to be working at this stage. So, but as we run this, we'll be able to tell more whether this actually works or not. So just if you've joined a little bit late, I'm talking about how to deal with trolls, especially during a live event, and especially if you're doing it on your phone. If you're running it on your mobile phone using an app like Wirecast Go. The trouble I had was being able to deal with the comments as they were just coming through too quick on my phone, and there were no moderation functions on that particular app. So what I'm doing is I've just got my iPad here. I've pulled in the chat room window for the live event on my iPad, which gives me a lot more functionality to be able to deal with these comments. So a few comments coming through from real people. We have Republic of Random saying, yeah, maybe, but it's funny to see them sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think it's just part of the game. And I think perhaps when you get upset with these trolls, that's kind of exactly what they want to see. It's kind of, maybe that gives them more enjoyment. There's maybe a sadistical kind of a angle to it as well. I mean, they see you suffer and cringe a little bit. And they're almost a bit like terrorists. They want to invoke fear or put you down to prevent you from doing what you want to do for whatever reason. So all right, so let's see what else. We're actually getting proper comments here, which is great. So let's go road tripping. Good to see you again. I feel trolls are just annoying and a distraction. I agree. I mean, it is kind of annoying and distracting, and might prevent you from doing a thing. But on the other hand, it seems like this is the world we live in. It's what are we supposed to do? We can't just ignore it exactly. I mean, we can ignore it to a certain degree. We can ignore the impact of the comments, perhaps. So we don't put it on ourselves, but we don't have to let it affect us. But I do think you also have to look at it from a point of view that it's part of our life here on YouTube, and you just got to deal with it. And so this test today is to see how well it works. So I haven't seen a troll here for a while now, so maybe this blocking has worked, or maybe they're just waiting for me to to come back with a vengeance. But let's see what else. We've got quite a few good comments coming through here. Okay, we have Broderick saying they want attention but are too scared to put themselves out there. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think, it's interesting when you see these trolls. I think there are some people that just do it for the fun of it, and they don't care. They just don't care. They just do it for the fun of it because it's maybe like a sport to them. But then there are some other folks who really hide behind their profile, or hide behind their internet profile, and it allows them to be something that they can't be in normal life, and allows them to say things that they normally can't say. And I guess it must give some sort of a sense of control or power that they might not have otherwise in their lives normally. And so in a way, good for them if that's the way that they can help build their own self-esteem. But I don't particularly agree with that method. I think there are much better ways of self-discovery and self-expression. And so hiding behind internet wall, it's not going to really help you in the long term if you're struggling to express yourself and struggling with self-esteem. But anyway, I think there are a bunch of different reasons why people do it. Maybe you guys watching this right now, if you're a troll, you're welcome to jump in and let us know your thoughts on this. But why do you think trolls troll? Why? What do you think are the reasons? And I think there's a number of reasons, but let's see from you guys what you think. Why you think people are trolling? And it's not robots. These are actual people. At the moment, it's not a machine doing it, it's actual real people writing in these comments, which makes it even more interesting. It's different to spam, right? Because with spam, you can get a bot that automatically posts comments all over the place. With this is trolling. This is real people writing real comments, trying to get attention. So let's see what you think. I'm going to read through a few other comments here. Zoe, that's right. Zoe, I can remember that. Zoe, I'll do my best. I used to know a swimmer called Zoe, so I'll see if I can remember that. Let's go road tripping. I know you've told me your name as well, but that's also slipped out of my head. You might have to tell me again. Okay, Republic of Random, saying true, but I guess they help promoting your channel because they give you views and comments. Well, that's interesting. If trolls, in a way, I can thank trolls here because if they're watching this, then they actually end up increasing my watch time on this video and on my channel, which means I probably get a better chance of ranking this video and looking more authoritative in the eyes of YouTube. So I mean, yeah, that's a really good point. That, you can thank trolls for helping you get more exposure. So really good point. I love that. That's a really good comment. So Zoe from 24 Karat Crochet saying, I've reported some messages which I hope helps. Yeah, okay, so that's the other thing, we can work together as a community to report these people. And if they've got a track record of writing really rude messages and it's obviously trolling, I'm guessing YouTube would somehow pick up on that and delete those profiles or ban them from YouTube or whatever. The thing is though, it's so easy to get back on again. So even if people lose their channels or their profiles, they're just going to create a new one. It's no big deal. All right, so let's see. So let's go road tripping and saying, laugh out loud, never thought of that. I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly there, but I guess it's the different angles we're thinking about trolls here. Republic of Random saying, hee hee. Let's go road tripping saying, I would still prefer them to go away. Yeah, I mean, life would be great, I guess, if they went away, because it is distracting. To be honest though, I'm quite enjoying this today. I don't know, I haven't really, there's a couple. Okay, see, here's something interesting now. I'm seeing a troll here, Republic of Random, that he or she has used the same username as you or profile name and even the same image, but I know that it's not the real Republic of Random saying these things, so I can now block the fake one and see what happens there. So that's actually quite a smart way of doing it. So I know it's not the real Republic of Random making that comment. So which is interesting, and if YouTube was watching this, anybody from YouTube is watching this, I hope there's a way for them to fix it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Some real comments coming up. Yeah, so Republic of Random obviously wasn't you. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll back a bit here. Okay, yeah, so you still prefer them to go back. To go away. So JMZ Van Zant saying, g'day Gideon, how you doing? Welcome to the call today. We're just having a bit of fun here. Toss today saying, it does look bizarre, Gideon. I've seen some YouTubers mentioning, says Republic of Random. I think the real Republic of Random. 24 Karat Crochet saying, you get trolls on the internet. Would you believe we even have trouble with the crafting communities? Yeah, that's interesting, Zoe. Even in crafting, I mean, who knows? So I'm still scrolling down. I'll get to the reasons why I think trolls are trolls. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, true. Trolls have very poor attitudes, definitely from the kids YouTube channel. Let's go road trip and saying, I'll learn to say something positive to trolls, positive to a troll's negative. Don't let them get to you, then they naturally go away. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, trolls, even, it's weird, like even if like this, I'm not sure if any response really makes them go away. I think intrinsically there's just something that's not quite right up there perhaps, or maybe, I don't know, and that's my point of view. So even if you say something nice, sometimes you might get lucky. If you say something negative, and challenge them, maybe they'll fight back even more. A friend of mine, Jake Larson, he's really onto it with the video advertising side of things. He had a real bad troll once, and he actually confronted the troll, but from a position of love and acceptance, and this person actually replied back and with a friendly response and saying that they were sorry. So I guess there is that sort of thing. Okay, we've got War Productions AU. Hello from Australia. Welcome. Great to have you on the call. Zoe saying, I have an online friend who says she has had people being really nasty and rude online just because she was unable to give her a crochet pattern. Right. So yeah, you get these things. There was a lady once, she was a little bit online. She had a very popular blog and she was a little bit overweight. And she got some incredibly negative and terrible comments, like really personal comments from trolls. And one day she decided to actually confront this troll and ask him why do this. This troll got really bad. It's like I'm not going to go into details there, but the troll just got really, really nasty. But anyway, eventually this lady got this troll to communicate with her via email or something, and then somehow built up the relationship, somehow figured out why this person's doing it. ended up getting this troll onto a podcast episode or a radio show, and interviewed the troll. And it was extremely insightful to watch it or listen to it, and to look behind the motivations for some trolls. But I'm keen to see what you guys are thinking in terms of the reasons why people troll. So there's a lot of comments coming through, probably from trolls. So it's interesting. I'm just scrolling through this here. Okay, we've got Paulo Marlo saying, "Hey Gideon, what's up? How you doing? How to video marketing, Gideon? You can use the filter tool." Yeah, so the filter tool, I mean, I guess that's what I'm using here. I'm blocking people. I did turn on the filter for spam, so spam wouldn't be coming through, but it still seems to let through nasty swear words and things. I wish there was a filter where you can turn it on and say no swear words. If there's a comment with a swear word, just don't publish the comment. So that doesn't seem to be it's not available. I don't see that feature around. Republic of Random is saying, "True, if you show anger to trolls, the trolls usually just get stronger." I think that's definitely true to a certain extent, but I think sometimes even trolls get stronger even if you just ignore them or give them love, whatever. Sometimes I think there's no reason with these people. Okay, let's go. Road Trippin' is saying, "It has worked well for me, but I have only had 3 or 4 total." Yeah, right. So, I mean, any number is kind of annoying, isn't it? So Republic of Random, I'm just going through, but it's one of you guys, the moderator, you can help me do that. Troll that, obviously created that channel or that profile name. So it's not the real Republic of Random. Republic of Random is a really nice person. I've never seen nasty comments from them. So, so just to let you know, the kids YouTube channel saying, "They're not that extreme. Come on, bro." Yeah, I don't think he got hacked. It's just someone that just created the same username and using that same username, well, not username, profile name, to write comments. So it looks like you, but it's not you. So don't stress about it. I don't think you got hacked, unless you really did get hacked. But I doubt it. Okay. Okay, so the fake one doesn't have a channel banner. Yes, you can go in there and check it, and I mean, it depends how advanced they go with their duplicating of profiles, but you can fairly quickly find out if someone is a troll or not. Normally when you go to their channels, there's nothing there, and it's it's just a profile that they created to do this sort of thing. Okay. All right, let's see how we're doing here. The kids YouTube channel, so now the kids YouTube channel is getting hacked. All right, so I'm gonna have to be careful with who I block here, make sure that I block the right people. Okay, so I will block the one that is saying nasty things. Let's see if that works. All right. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the thing that I don't like, I guess, with these sort of comments, these more nasty, really not nice comments, is that for people who are a bit more sensitive watching this, especially live, that could affect them as well, which is not so nice. But I think that's part of the game here on YouTube to a certain degree. I must say, with the live stuff, I've been getting trolled more than usual. Perhaps with the normal commenting feature on YouTube, they're better at filtering those comments out, so you don't never see them actually. So I think my guess is that the commenting feature or the chat room feature on YouTube Live is still not quite as advanced as the normal comments. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I blocked I think I blocked the troll version of the kids YouTube channel, so it should be kind of normal again, at least for a while, until they perhaps create another profile that's the same as yours. All right. Right, let's see. Thanks, Gideon. So from the kids YouTube channel, yeah, I think I blocked them, so I think it's working. I think the blocking is working. So, but it only works temporarily until they create a new profile, it seems. All right, so I mean, whoever that troll is, I'm thinking is one person. Seriously, I mean, which troll would hang around for this long and be entertained by my, it's not like I'm Casey Neistat or anything, or PewDiePie with the most engaging content in the world, right? I mean, seriously, like a troll, you know, thank you for staying so long. Good on you for watching for this long. You know, it says something about your tenacity. Okay, so Bexhill Film Company saying, to be honest, I thought he was a lying kid. Yeah, I mean, who knows who it is. Broderick saying, I refreshed the stream, I think I was behind, no worries. Republic of Random, it feels terrible when that happens. Yeah, when they copy your profile, yeah, I'm sure it's not a nice thing. Let's see, the kids YouTube channel, it's okay, I made this channel like 2 years ago, no worries. I remember the day when I made this channel, I was... Okay, so that's obviously not the right one, so let's see if we can block that one again. Yeah, I think it's probably the same guy. I mean, it's obviously someone here that loves being a bit disruptive. I'm going to do a bit of research as well to see if there's a way to track this person down. Surely you can track down the IP address and take some action if you wanted to, because there's plenty of proof here that they're being disruptive. So I'm sure you know, nowadays it'll be pretty easy to track this person down, and if you really want to. Take some damaging actions against this person. But, you know, who knows? Is it really worth doing that sort of thing? What do you think? What do you think, you guys watching this? Okay. Right, let's see. Okay. So the kids YouTube channel saying, it's not me. So obviously the troll is still here. Yeah, good comment there interesting comment there and good comment from Broderick saying this person, this troll, should redirect his persistence to making content. You know, that's the thing, troll, if you're watching this, I'm not sure if you're successful in other realms, but I wonder if you redirect this energy into, you know, creating some useful content for folks, whether you'd be able to get the attention that you so desire. You know, I think, you know, there's a lot to be said about redirecting certain energies into, you know, from evil to good. So there's an idea for you. And who knows, maybe we might all have a good influence on this particular troll calling in today. Okay. Yes, I almost read it. Yes, and it could be a girl. I'm sorry, but actually, I have no proof to think that it is a guy. So it could be a girl for sure. Bexhill Film Company is saying I should track them down and kill them. I'm not sure if I would actually go that much further. And you know, at this stage, I'm not even sure if it's the real Bexhill Film Company saying this. It could be the troll saying this. Joking, that's too much. Oh yeah. Okay, so. Good. So Messianic Rogue. Hey, I just figured out the name. Messianic Rogue. I was pronouncing it wrong all this time. Any attention you give them, they take that as validation and success. I think that's true to a certain degree as well. Absolutely. I mean, they love the attention, right? I think that's one of the main reasons why trolls do it. They love getting the attention, even though it's negative attention. That's their, you know, it is actually a very easy way of getting attention by being negative, because you know, as human beings, we are attracted by negativity naturally more than positivity. That's why when you look at news, it's normally negative, you know, because us as human beings, we just feed on that stuff, unfortunately. So I think it's perhaps an easy way for these trolls to get attention. I don't think it's a very long-lasting and satisfying way in the long run of things, but you know, that's my opinion. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think it. Well, okay. Here's the challenge to the troll. I mean, is it possible to be a troll in such a way that no one knows that you're a troll? In which case, it would kind of work out all right, because you'd be providing value to the community. Okay, Broderick saying, damn, that's true. It could be a girl. Yeah, absolutely. It could be definitely a girl, but internally, I just think this particular troll today is not a girl. Yeah, that's the thing. Some pretty girls, especially pretty girls on YouTube, seems to get a lot more attention easier on YouTube. Although what I would say though is that whenever you see a successful channel, whether it's a man or a woman, male or female, and like say this, and they're very attractive and they're very successful, a lot of people often jump to the conclusion that it was easy for them and that all their success is due to their looks. And I don't think that's always true. I think the looks part of it, or whatever that is, that initial attraction, is only the beginning. For those people to be successful, they've really had to put in the time and effort to build their channel. So it's not something that I think just comes all by itself, even though you have that initial luck from your parents or from genetics to have good looks or good personality. I think you got to work at it. I don't know any successful people, truly successful people, who haven't really earned their success. It comes over time and with you know, putting the effort into it. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's see. Okay, I'm just seeing. All right, it's quite a persistent little troll here today. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, so it's interesting. I haven't really seen the reasons from you guys why you think trolls do it. So if you're still keen to leave that comment in here, then go for it. I'd love to hear your thoughts why you think trolls do it. I mean, we've had some ideas here from they're doing it for getting the attention. I'm not sure if I've seen other reasons there unless I missed it. Yeah. So anyway, so I mean, it's been quite a bit of a fun experiment. I think in terms of whether this experiment worked or not, you know, whether it's possible to really stop these trolls, you know, I'm not really sure if I succeeded all that well. Perhaps if I have a moderator on board or a number of moderators, they can block these channels or these profiles that say rude things really quickly. Because at the moment, you know, it's just me with my iPad trying to block them, which is not very fast, to be honest. And you know, we only have you know, 17 people watching this at the moment. Imagine if there's like a few hundred people watching this. It would probably, you know, there'd be a higher chance of getting troll comments coming through. So perhaps the troll has left us now. Troll, if you're still watching, let us know. But you know, I think maybe the troll has lost energy and they've left now. Interesting with this troll though, I think there's maybe something else behind this, because you know, they're copying you guys, right? Real profile names, and trolling still there. So in terms of attention, I'm not sure if they're really getting attention, because what are they getting attention to a fake profile that's of no benefit to them? No, I think there's actually a different motivation here. Maybe it's someone that I actually know, or someone who knows me, who's got a personal vendetta against me, or something that I've done that they're not happy with. I think that quite often happens as well. I've definitely had a number of those in the past, where for whatever reason people just get upset and think then they can take it out online. Which I guess if they want to do that, if that's their way of equalizing the energy, then you know, good for them. But yeah, I think personally, I think there's a better way to live, of providing value to the world. But let's see, what do you guys think in terms of why you think people are trolling? Okay, so I think the Real Republic of Random is saying, try to never swear so it's easy to tell you are real, because the troll swears all the time. Maybe. I mean, a good point, but I'm not sure. Sometimes trolls can be not swearing and still saying make very hurtful comments. My hair looks funny. Thank you. I do probably need some sort of a haircut or something, or maybe a hairstylist or something. The troll probably has ADHD or something, says Paolo Marlo. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Paolo Marlo got hacked too. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Paolo Marlo saying, no, actually it's my real channel. I only have 10,000 subs, which is not bad. That's a good start. Okay, right. Broderick saying that it could be a boss acting as a troll. Well, I guess it could be. I don't have a boss, so in this particular case, probably not, or definitely not. But I guess in other people's cases, maybe you have a boss that's testing your spirits a little bit. Okay, so there's another little troll comment. So let's get rid of that. See if that slows them down a little bit. All right. All right, cool. We'll block this one as well. So I mean, in terms of being able to block them, it's pretty easy using it like this, because when I was doing it on my phone, it really wasn't very easy at all. Yeah, so Broderick's it's got another theory. Yo, they could be undercover advertisers to see if your viewers are just bots. Maybe I could. That's possible. That's a really creative way of looking at it. Bexhill Film Company is saying if I pretend to be a troll, do I become a troll? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, what's real these days online, right? Perception is everything. Okay, so Republic Random saying, no, it's okay now, but you had it on a weird way in a few minutes ago. I assume you're talking about my hair. Yes, I did. Yeah, Republic Random is saying this troll is actually making the stream really funny, and I think that's maybe the best way to look at this and to look at trolls. They're kind of entertaining in their own little way, and maybe that's just what they want from us. They just maybe they're just trying to entertain us, and they just want us to enjoy their company, as far as you can enjoy trolling goes. Yes, I know you're talking about my hair, Republic of Random. Right, Sean is saying one thing I've heard studying YouTube pros, it takes time to build a solid channel. Yeah, absolutely. It's especially with building YouTube channels. There are some that's grown really fast. Like there's a channel from a young lady, and I can't remember the name. Within a year, she got like 700,000 subscribers, which is just incredible. You also see people like Ty Lopez, whether you like him or not. He's quite a controversial character who managed to build his channel really quickly. I think what he did, though pretty obvious, but looking from the outside, he used a lot of paid advertising to help grow his viewership and his subscriber base. So, I think you don't just have to do it through content and through community building. You can also use paid advertising to help build your channel. And so that's a valid way of doing it. Okay, so we have another little troll here. I think it's the same. I think it's just the same guy. Seriously. Let's see. My hair is fine. That's good to hear. It seems like every time I do the blocking thing, it takes the troll a few minutes to get back. So maybe it slows them down a little bit, I guess. Every time I've blocked the troll, I haven't actually seen them come back in that same username. So, I mean, troll, if you're watching this, could you try and come back with the same username after I've blocked you? Because that would give us another answer. Interesting information for us that, whenever I get to talk to YouTube, I could mention these things to them, like in saying, look, you need a better system for dealing with trolls, especially because it's just too easy to create new profile names. But it seems like, at least at this stage, once I've blocked that particular troll on that profile name, they don't seem to come back with that same profile name. I think. But who knows? Bexhill Film Company saying if... yeah, very good. If we unite as an anti-troll party, we will defeat the trolls. I think we just gotta love the trolls. Seriously, I think it's like... when whatever you resist persists, I think it's a bit like that with trolls as well. So I wonder if the more we resist them, the more energy we give, more negative energy we give them, the more they feed on that. And whereas it's like, how do you get rid of darkness? You shine light on it. So and to me, light is another way of saying love. Love can be represented as light. Maybe we just love these people, we just give them a lot of love, like my buddy Jake Larson did. He really took his time to try and understand where this troll was coming from, and showed a lot of love and compassion to this person. And this person ended up actually having a lot of problems, personal problems in their life, and they had a good chat to Jake, and ended up resolving the whole thing, and everybody was happy after that. So who knows? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, the kid's YouTube channel is asking, what if he fakes to be Gideon? This particular troll actually did do that at the beginning, but I blocked that profile a couple of times. There were two, one with not quite my name and then one with my name. So I just blocked those. So they didn't seem to come back. So I'm guessing that once you block that sort of profile name for that user, they can't use it again. That's my guess. And they've got to create a whole new one. Let's see what other comments do we have here. I believe the troll actually stole this account because I checked the profile and the account actually has a video from 4 months ago. Yeah, perhaps. I don't know how that works. The kids YouTube channel saying we need to assemble a group against trolls. So I am assuming that's the kids YouTube channel saying that. Yeah, perhaps. But I mean, what would we do? What would we do against trolls? How would we get rid of trolls? I think the action really has to come from YouTube. You know, they control the technology. They need to really come up with a solution, just like they did with duplicate content, you know, or copyright issues on YouTube. They come up with a good solution, or an okay solution that seems to be better than anything else we've got on other video, compared to other video platforms. So hopefully they can do something with trolls as well. Okay, Broderick's saying, let's see what else is. Let's make sure I'm not missing any troll comments. Broderick saying, I'm interested in momentum. Is there a tipping point where the number of views and subscribers accelerates? I'm trying to build my Vine channel. Yeah, interesting question. I think it depends on how long it's been since you started your channel. Also, that comes into it. But I've seen, like for example, David Welsh. He did this. I think he started this channel, and then within like 6 months to a year, he built it up to like 10,000 subscribers. And what he said was that once he got to 10,000, things just took off for him. So it was really hard building that first 10,000, but then once it took off, boom, it just shot off. And I think he might be either close to or over 100,000 subscribers now. And I saw something similar happen with Daryl Eves. And I think both these cases, and also maybe the case with that other one where they got 700,000 subscribers, they managed to get those first a whole bunch of subscribers really quickly, you know, really early on. Whereas I think with a more established channel, maybe it's a bit harder. I'm guessing, but normally, or what I've seen at least from what people tell me, is once you get to like 10,000, that's like a tipping point for then growing much faster. So I don't know where you're at in terms of your subscribers, but you know, it seems like that's the sort of the threshold for it. Okay, 24 karat gold. Let's see. All right, couple more trolls to get rid of. Let's see. Okay. Let's just scroll down. A few's come back. Okay, so Zoe is saying, I need to go to collect my son from his night shift job. Good to see you, Gideon. I'll catch up with you another time. Thank you for this. No worries. I know that's from the real Zoe, so thank you for that comment, Zoe. I'll chat to you again on another call. Let's see. Bixel Film Company saying he's got to go. Okay, thank you so much for joining in. Probably going to bring this to a close soon anyway. So Toss today saying they're like the Borg on Star Trek. Resistance is futile. You know, I think that's a really good analogy. I like that. Resistance is perhaps futile. Okay, let's see. Right. Yeah, with trolls, I mean, they don't mind the language in general. Right. Let's see. I'm just trying to read real comments. There's a few troll comments coming in here that, you know, so I don't want to read them out. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, like who do you trust in terms of these comments, you know, because you don't know for real who's leaving that comment. I think the only this is what's cool about video, you know, live video. Like for example, now you guys know that it's me, you know, it's Gideon Shalwick, me, you know, really talking to you. I'm not, unless I've got a double that speaks and looks, speaks exactly the same as me and looks exactly like me. That's going to be really hard to fake. Okay, let's see. So, what is a troll? A troll who's trolling a troll. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if that's a real person saying that or if it's a troll. It is a bit of a paradox, it seems. Okay. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. So we've been at it for almost an hour. This is interesting. Some very, very interesting comments here from the real people, but also some interesting, we learned some interesting insights, meta insights from the troll or trolls on the call today. And, you know, I've got definitely more information. I've learned a ton from this call. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this as well. And, you know, I think the way forward is to, it does seem to work, that the blocking does seem to work. And I think the old little trolls need to create a new profile every time they get blocked, so it can slow them down. So I think if you're doing this alone, this is a good way to block them. It slows them down a bit. If you're really getting problems and you really are concerned about trolls, maybe you have an extra 1 or 2 moderators, and all they do is they just get rid of those trolling sort of comments. So I think that's the way forward with this until YouTube has a better way of dealing with it. So yeah, thanks everybody. And you know, once again, I don't think just because there was a troll using the same profile name as you that you got hacked. I think that's extremely unlikely. It's much more likely that they just created this a profile, like a Google Plus profile name, exactly the same as yours, even uploaded the same image. It's really easy to do, really quick. So unfortunately, it's really easy and quick to do. So I'm sorry if you felt a bit threatened by that or not. I think don't stress about it. These trolls are actually quite harmless, and I think that's the way to look at them as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on my next live call. See ya.